Welcome to the NewsRamp Science Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. NewsRamp.com curates the latest business news from leading newswires, bringing you the most relevant stories to keep you informed and inspired. Now, a quick note before we dive in. While this podcast is produced with the assistance of AI and AI voices, rest assured that the stories we're sharing are very real, and the complete news stories can be found at NewsRamp.com. It's Tuesday afternoon, December 23rd, 2025, and we have a lineup of science headlines and stories that you won't want to miss. So grab your coffee, lace up those running shoes, or settle into your favorite chair, and let's get started. Here is our first headline. Investor news breaks. Silvercorp Metals Inc., FVM, reports positive PEA results for Condor Gold Project in Ecuador. Silvercorp Metals Inc. announced positive results from a preliminary economic assessment for its Condor Gold project in Ecuador. The assessment revealed an after-tax NPV 5% of $22 million and IRR of 29% at base case metal prices, increasing to an after-tax NPV 5% of $1.56 billion and IRR of 61% at near-spot prices. The project is projected to have a 13-year mine life, producing payable gold, silver, zinc, and lead, with initial capital costs of $292 million, a 3-year post-tax payback, and an average life of mine all-in sustaining cost of $1,258 per ounce of gold net of byproduct credits.
Investor news breaks. Quantum BioPharma Ltd, Nasdaq QNTM, completes 180-day toxicity studies for Lucid MS. Quantum BioPharma Ltd, QNTM, announced the completion of 180-day chronic toxicity and toxicokinetic studies for Lucid 21302, Lucid MS, a key step for its planned investigational new drug application with the FDA. These studies will support the design of a Phase 2 clinical trial for people with multiple sclerosis, advancing the program towards clinical stage development. Quantum BioPharma is dedicated to developing innovative solutions for neurodegenerative disorders, metabolic disorders, and alcohol misuse disorders, with a focus on its lead compound, Lucid MS. The company also retains ownership of 20.11% of Unbuzzed Wellness Inc. and maintains a portfolio of strategic investments through its subsidiary, FSD Strategic Investments Inc. Rock breaks. Canamera Energy Metals Corp, CSE EMET, closes $1.2 million private placement and engages investor brand network. Canamera Energy Metals Corp, traded under the symbol EMET on the CSE, recently closed a $1.2 million non-brokered private placement, bringing their total capital raised since November 24, 2025 to approximately $5.57 million. The financing included 2,000 flow-through units priced at 56 cents per unit, with funds allocated for qualifying Canadian exploration expenses. Additionally, the company has engaged Investor Brand Network for corporate communications services at a fee of $25,000 per quarter under a 180-day term. Canamera Energy Metals Corp focuses on rare earth and critical metals exploration, with projects in British Columbia, Northern Ontario, Colorado, USA, and Brazil. For more information, visit the company's newsroom at the provided link.
Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc., OTLC, unveils breakthrough nanomedicine platform, expands everolimus, Affiniter pipeline. Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc. unveils its breakthrough nanomedicine platform, expanding the everolimus, Affiniter pipeline. The DESA-particle platform can reliably formulate diverse hydrophobic drugs into uniform, IV-ready nanoparticles, cutting down gastrointestinal drug accumulation by up to 67-fold compared to oral dosing. This advancement showcases a rapidly expanding immunology and oncology pipeline built on nanomedicine engineering. Leveraging the SAPU Nano, Oncotelic Therapeutics is emerging as a key player in next-generation drug delivery, with a scalable platform that can transform immunology and oncology treatments. The latest data presented at the 2025 San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium highlights the platform's ability to package even the toughest drugs into safe intravenous nanoparticles. For more information, visit the company's newsroom. Top U.S. academic journal crowns renewables surge as 2025's biggest breakthrough. A prominent American research publication has crowned surging renewable energy adoption as 2025's top scientific achievement. The Thursday announcement by the journal Science credited China with spearheading the worldwide shift toward cleaner electricity generation methods. 2025 brought a significant transition as clean energy, mostly captured through solar arrays and wind installations, started displacing traditional sources across various metrics, the publication reported in its annual review. Innovations like those championed by enterprises like Evergen Infrastructure Corp, TSX.V, EVGNs, EVGIF, are likely to play an increasing role in moving countries away from the worst polluting fuels too.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Science Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.